Hey, what's up, my little Tattle Tells? Listen, happy Saturday, and what would it be without another video about how Khloe's playing herself? Now, I know what y'all saying. Tisa, let that girl breathe. To which I say, Khloe, stop giving interviews. Y'all, listen, what's the latest flight of fancy Khloe Kardashian has come out with, aside from saying that her butt is all natural? I know, girl, we remembered your wide body self before you literally got butt implants. Hey, listen. You can sit here and lie to Instagram all you want. Khloe Girl the North remembers. And the sad part is there was never anything wrong with Khloe's body. It was all a figment of her imagination. Just how this newest fight of fancy. Y'all, let's get into this. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button on the way in or on the way out. Listen. It says, Khloe Kardashian is relieved she didn't have another baby with Tristan Thompson after the cheating scandal. Okay, first of all, I rolled my eyes and said they're going to be back together by Christmas because you still have 5 fertilized embryos. The surrogate search is still going on. And what's more, girl, we've heard this song and dance da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da as you backpedal right back to Tristan. Probably the only reason why Tristan ain't doing anything because he's having fun. What is he playing for the Chicago Bulls now? Tristan is literally about to have his hot boy summer. And you know Tristan feels extra jiggy in the summertime because there's always a pregnancy popping up. So she's probably grabbed her fingers crossed, right? And literally trying to antagonize and scare and send subliminals to every groupie in the web, hoping that another Tristan baby, aka the Noah Ark Black Jesus of this world kid, don't pop up. But anyway, let's get into the story. Okay, so it starts by saying Khloe Kardashian is happy she didn't have a second child with Tristan Thomas. An insider tells In Touch saying that she's relieved. Girl, Tristan went through a paternity scare while you guys were getting 5 embryos fertilized and while you guys were looking for a surrogate. Again, I know you're mad because Khloe is very, very territorial. She named her daughter True Thompson and did everything she could not to acknowledge his other son, Prince. I know Khloe always got videos of Dream playing with True, but when she actually gonna have her little brother Prince over the house playing? And I don't even know why Khloe is not really opening her doors, it seems like, to that little boy, because girl, you're the one that broke up their happy home. Get this, Khloe has the nerve to go on and say Khloe's almost embarrassed that Tristan's such a big part of the new Hulu show because the light finally went off in her brain that this guy is not the one. A source explains. Everyone's so happy she's moved on. Now, first of all, girl, if Tristan wasn't a big part of the Hulu show, you wouldn't even be on it and you wouldn't have the storyline. I don't care how skinny you get. I don't care what you do to your face. Kim only likes workers around. You wouldn't even be on the show. He is your storyline, unfortunately. Second of all, does this sound familiar? Have y'all heard this for the past 5 years? Remember when Tristan got caught at the Dream Hotel in New York? Remember when he got caught in the club? Remember when he was getting lap dances? Remember when he had another paternity scare that turned out to be false? Yeah, I do. Because this sounds like the same song and dance. But let's see what else Khloe Money got to say. She said after multiple cheating scandals and a paternity lawsuit involving Chicago Bulls player 31, Khloe, the Keeping Up with the Kardashians alum, and her family and friends are celebrating that she's closing the door for good on their romance. I heard these same stories. Even though, honestly, all jokes aside, I hope this is actually true and Khloe is closing door on Tristan. Unfortunately, if you've been keeping up with the gossip blogs, she's opening the door to an even bigger pile of trash. Trey, alleged sexual assaulter, and Keke Palmer assaulter, allegedly, Trey Songz. If y'all know who I'm talking about, please Google Trey Songz, Songz, and get the scoop on that. Because literally, I never thought I would say it, but girl, Tristan might be better than him. Yeah, he always pops up with a baby, but at least the babies are consensual. That's all I'm saying. Well, at least consensual in his end. I don't know about Khloe's. Anyway, it says these days she's limiting her interaction with Tristan, who she met on a blind date in 2016, to co-parenting their daughter, True. So basically, Tristan's still laying up in your house. You still making him... Khloe seems like the type of girl that's making him like a bowl of chicken Alfredo or shrimp Alfredo. The girlies that get that Twitter joke, right? But honestly, you're limiting your interactions. I think this is Khloe's pride trying to look strong, because if that's the case, why are you announcing it? Oh, that's right. You gotta make an excuse why Tristan's still chilling over your house. Not for you, but for True, right? Khloe has seen her sisters do the whole co-parenting thing so well that she's not upset when she sees him either. She feels so lucky to have True. Okay, first of all, who's co-parenting successfully? Y'all can sit there and act like Scott and Kourtney had a fairy tale. Kourtney was in a relationship having babies with a functional alcoholic and drug addict from what we saw on TV. I remember, they want to act like Kanye West is the devil. I remember when Scott was stuffing $100 bills in waiters' mouths and assaulting people on TV and being a drunken, allegedly cracked out mess. Stop it. And I remember how funny he acted. I remember when he disrespected Kourtney and got mad that Kourtney said she was having a baby on camera and said she tried to trap him. Please, Kim, give it a break. Who else? Kylie. The only reason we don't know Kylie's business because she is smart enough to keep it out out the street. Girl, Khloe, shut up. It goes on to say, with the support of her loved ones and her newfound peace, knowing she did not further grow a family with Tristan, and I'll give you that, girl, you dodged several bullets, right? Even though the bullets are still in the gun loaded. When something happens to those embryos, then I'll believe you dodged the bullet. But then what am I saying? It don't matter. Because believe me, sweetie, Tristan got enough to feed the needy, all right? The reality TV personality is moving on with pride, and she needs some, and opening her heart to the possibility of new relationships with Trey Songz. Khloe's on the prowl looking for a new guy. Khloe needs to take a moment and heal. And usually I'm not that person that's like, take a moment and heal. I'm like, jump into the next relationship. Khloe really needs to take a moment and heal, because the fact that Tristan had your heart wrapped up and all the emotional and mental abuse, I believe from the outside looking in, that Tristan heaped on Khloe, she really needs to chill and heal. They went on to say, Khloe is completely ready to date, said the devil, right? And date seriously, said the devil. And she's left Tristan in the dust. Lies. They talk all the time about True. You see how she's already creeping in that Tristan calls all the time? Next, Tristan is going to send her a cheap $39.99 1-800 flower bouquet. And she's going to be like, oh, Tristan loves me. He gave me a spa certificate. Remember when he literally tried to kiss her little sister's best friend? Khloe got mad, tried to call him. Tristan turned his phone off and said, why don't you take a spa day? Man, please, right? Let's read in between the lines, right? They talk all the time. This is in Touch Weekly, so you know it's true, right? They talk all the time about True, so you do talk to Tristan all the time. But she actually doesn't miss him. Then why are you talking to him so much? She finally, after all this time, has seen the light. She knows she deserves better, and she's inspired by Kim and Kourtney and their new relationships. Although Khloe's moving forward, her tribulations with Tristan will play out on the family's new Holo show. Guys, what do you think about this latest round of bullshit? Honestly, to me, girl, back to the drawing board. And the way you move over somebody like Tristan is not to talk to him at all. Y'all spend hours on the phone talking about True. Girl, give me a break. Anyway, my little Tattle Tells, like, subscribe, turn those notifications on. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.